Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, one play, the best play I've seen in a long time. Deshaun Watson beating the Bills. How did he do it? Run around, make a great play, break 2 tackles in the pocket. Just a really unbelievable play on so many levels. I'm really excited. We're going deep dive, one play. Let's get into it. Welcome to the QB School. Boom! All right, if you love this kind of content, please think about subscribe, click the bell, get the notifications, let you know when we go live, when we create new content. I really appreciate the support. Again, if you haven't already, and for those of you that have, I appreciate it. But if you haven't already, you're thinking about it, please subscribe, click the bell. I appreciate it. Let's dive into the film. All right, so we're looking at this play that won the game for the Texans versus the Bills. Deshaun Watson here checking into this play. Sees the coverage right here. You can see him manipulating wide receivers, moving out. We're going to check. They're going to get into this with his audible. And really, this is just a full slide. Hitches on the outside. Inside fades on the inside. Boom! Doesn't see it coming. We'll talk about the physics of this a little bit. But this is just a ridiculous play. To be able to not get brought down by 2 free runners basically in the pocket. To be able to have the wherewithal, absolutely. Just ridiculous. And to win a game, to win any game at any level, but to win a playoff game in the league, in overtime, on a play like this, where you have to break 2 tackles from the pocket, have the kind of football IQ to be able to keep your eyes downfield. Full slide, nope, whoop, whoop. And then that part right there where you break the pocket and you still don't even have your fingers on the laces, but you have the ability to find someone on the perimeter, get the ball out, boom. I mean, it's just one of the best plays I've seen. I can't remember a game-winning play that has so much just individual effort from the pocket to be able to get them out and have the vision to then be able to get it out and get your guy on the perimeter running to go win the game in overtime. It's just something special on so many levels. And this guy's been doing this for a long time. And now we're into the All-22 to see exactly what happens. So again, we can see that he's checking to this. This is his check. We're going to check. It's empty, 3x2, but really this is 2x2. And what I mean by that is that we're going to be able to come up here and see that we got a tight end right here, 6 offensive linemen, and then we've got some perimeter players, 2x2 really up here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. On the outside, we're going to get hitches or stops, whatever you want to call these things. And then on the inside, with this bump coverage right here, you love these inside fades. Well, you love anything to Hopkins, but love inside fades with this kind of look right here with a middle field player tilted towards this side of the field on the far hash. The reality is, though, is he gets tricked, and we'll talk about it from the back end, but this is what you're trying to get. He's looking over here, trying to get this big shot right here, when in reality, the throw is probably right here up top at the top of the screen we'll go into. But that's the check. Hitches on the outside or stops, inside fades by the inside, and I love it. The fact is, though, he gets a little confused with where the middle field player is. There's a reason why he's not in the middle of the field. He's coming over that number 3, almost. Now he's over the number 2. Always got to have your eye on the shell. So he goes from trying to deceive you that he's a middle field player. Well, I'm watching the guy on the top far hash. He's trying to pretend he's a middle field player. He's creeping. Now he's creeping down to the 2, and we get hit off the slot. That's what he doesn't see. Down at the bottom of the screen, we just have a right tackle error. We'll talk about from the back end. But that's what it is. So if he was to work the top and know that he had a full slide, so again, concepts-wise, we'll be able to see it better from the back end. We got 6 guys right here. They are all sliding all the way down here to pick up what he thinks are these guys coming right here. These 6. 4 down linemen, 2 linebacker types. So he thinks he's blocked up, when in reality, he's going to have a free runner up top because this tight end is coming down, taking the gap to his right. Everybody has their gap to their right, basically. So he doesn't see it. Gets hit. That one at the top is him. And what I mean by him is Watson, the quarterback. This is his responsibility right here. He gets hit because of himself. Down at the bottom, this is the right tackle. Not being able to pass that all the way out. He goes to the near guy, not his guy. In my opinion, we'll be able to see it from the back end. Talk a little bit about the pocket presence, just the ability to be able to not go down from two guys hitting you. We'll talk a little bit about how exactly it happened. But again, the thing that I loved, you have to have just a ridiculous offensive athletic ability to be able to not get brought down by two free runners. But he's able to keep his vision down the field without the laces, find someone who's then, because they have so many guys coming at the quarterback, they lose guys on the back end. They're able to make a ridiculous play down the field. That's all Watson. So now I'm going to spend some time talking about this pass pro. So they check into this. He checks into it. Here's our tight end. Here's our 5 offensive linemen. Again, they're in a full slide. So everybody has the gap to their right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is identify who they're going to. They're going all the way out here to 58. They have these 2 linebackers and those 4 linemen. And it really doesn't matter who they're going to. They're taking the gap to their right. Well, when he walks up, now he confuses the right tackle because the right tackle probably thought he was going right here to the down guy with the down lineman. So he needs to pass set for width and depth for the most outside guy. We'll see it right here. He's going to be able to run free. He's not going to get there. He's going to get confused. Well, because the tight end on the other side is coming down, he has this responsibility. No one is blocking anyone outside of him. I'm going to guess that Watson thought that the middle field player, if anything, was going to come down to the number 3. He's the number 3, third eligible on that side. But really, 49 has the number 3. So when he pass sets or comes down and slides down, 49 green dogs. That's what a green dog is. When your guy blocks, you can become a blitzer, add on to the pressure. So really, all 7 of these guys come. They don't have anybody to block 7 guys. You got to know where you're hot. He's trying to work. I'm going to guess Hopkins right here on the inside fade, but they just are bringing too many. One of them's his, one of them's the offensive line. Let's let it play out a few times. Watch each one here, be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. So the first one, let's watch 58 on our left. Right tackle, keep pass setting. No! He sets on 93, 58 comes wider. We got problems. You would see 93 would get caught up in the wash. They got guys coming. You got to pass that to the right guy, the right gap. Okay, now let's watch the bottom of the screen. 33, the free runner, tight end never even looks at him. Now let's watch the tight end. On our right, offense's left. Looking to the inside gap, 49 has him. You can see he's not rushing right away. It's a delayed green dog. He blitzes, he blocks, he comes to occupy him. There it is. Beautiful. Now let's talk about exactly what happens with Watkins in the pocket. I mean, this is a ridiculous play. There's no doubt about it. I can't remember seeing a guy get hit 2 times like that. But how does he actually get out of this? Now, he's dynamic athlete, one of the best of the position. But I really think, both these guys should bring him down. But I really think that the first one hits him into the second. And the second one hits him out of the first one, if that makes sense. When I watched it, I just couldn't believe this could happen. But that's really what I think happens. He does a nice job. That subtle movement up allows him to survive the first hit. But the first hit hits him into the second hit before the second hit, I think, is ready. There it is. Boom. And the second hit hits him out of the first hit. Just really cool. Just a ridiculous job. And then my favorite part, obviously, besides getting out of 2 free runners at you in the overtime of a playoff game, is his ability, not even blink, eyes downfield, no hands on the laces, find an outlet, give it to your guy. Look at Hopkins down here waving him on. Come on, I got you. There it is. I love seeing that. Get out there, see guys on the best wide receiver in the game blocking for you downfield. Go down there, win a game on a scramble. Just so good on so many levels. Now, there are also obviously opportunities to learn, things to be missed, but to be able to do that on a check and have it not go perfect, that's the thing. Oftentimes, it's not going to go perfect, but you still got to have the wherewithal, the ability to be able to make a play like that. And that type of play is just one of the best plays I've seen in a long time. Overtime, free runner, 2 free runners, both having a shot at you. Get out of it somehow. Keep your eyes down the field. Flick it to an outlet, no laces. Doesn't matter. Win a game, overtime, playoff, wildcard weekend. So good. Hopefully you enjoyed the video.